Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. For those of you that are wanting to check out additional content, you may also want to check out my main tarot channel, Moon Moth Goddess, where I do have a bunch of other pick a card readings posted for you guys to check out in playlists. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing what will be the result or outcome if you take a particular action. So let's just say you have something on your mind that you're wanting to do, like you want to move or you want to change jobs or you want to take some kind of action and you want to know what will the outcome be? What will the result be if you do this? Okay, so we're phrasing the question, what will be the result or outcome if you take this action? Okay, we do have 3 crystals here. Pile number 1 is going to be Chalcopyrite. Okay, Chalcopyrite. Pile number 2 is a cat's eye. And then pile number 3 is a serpentine. We are going to be adding in one of these cards to help you make your choice, for those of you that like to choose based off of artwork, as well as the crystals. So let's add in one of these cards. And this is from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay, so pile 1, and I will give you a closer look at the artwork and the crystal, but let's see pile 1. What will be the result or outcome if you take this action? We have Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Okay, so pile 2 with the cat's eye. What will be the result or outcome if you take this action? So think about the action that you have that you're wanting to take in your mind. Okay, think about what your plan is, what you're wanting to do here. Pile 2, what will be the result if you take this action? The result or the outcome for you. We have the Farther Gate, and it says bold step forward. Pile number 3 with the Serpentine. What will be the result or outcome if you take this particular action? What will the result or outcome be if you take this action? We have Stranger here with Curiosity. Okay, so let's get a closer look. Pile 1, we have the Feast of Plenty, and it says choices and their consequences. And then we have that with this Chalcopyrite for pile number 1. Okay, pile number 2, we have the Farther Gate, bold step forward, and that is with this cat's eye for pile number 2. And then pile number 3, we have Stranger with Curiosity, and that is with this little serpentine crystal here. Okay, if you have more than one action you want to take, of course you can use different piles for that, however you want to use this reading today. But what will the result or outcome be if you take this action? So again, like I said, make sure that you're thinking about the action you want to take in your mind, and then feeling into the piles, which one do you feel is calling to you the most? Okay, to see what the result or the action or the outcome will be. Pile number 1, the Feast of Plenty with the Chalcopyrite. Pile number 2, the Farther Gate with the cat's eye. And then pile number 3 with the Stranger with the Serpentine. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonate with the Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. So I'm seeing that we have 2 swords that are here. 2 swords. So maybe for some of you, you're feeling indecisive about some type of decision or choice. I also notice we have the number 20 here, which is the Judgment card in the tarot. And Judgment is about a big decision, major choice here. Maybe for some of you, it has to do with work or career. I am seeing a little B here. Maybe there's a sense of community or something that you're, I don't know, maybe moving to a new community. I'm also seeing there's grapes here, which to me are this sign of abundance, a feast of plenty. Maybe there's some type of opportunity that you're wanting to move towards and you're trying to gain clarity here. I'm seeing how this is like a little ball. Almost reminds me of like a little crystal ball here. But like more or less that you're trying to gain clarity on this, some type of insight. But it feels like this is a big decision here. Maybe you're waiting for a sign. I'm seeing there's little feathers in here too. Like you're waiting for a sign from spirit. Like if this is the right choice, if this is the right move. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, maybe you've been seeing bees or maybe there's a message for you to pay attention to nature. Nature may be giving you some kind of clues. I want to see what comes through with your tarot, but let's see. Let's move this maybe right there. And then I'm going to pull the tarot and see. So what will be the result, the outcome, if you take this action, pile number 1? What will be the result or outcome for you? Maybe you have conflicting thoughts or ideas with the 2 little swords that are here. Okay, so what will be the result, the outcome for pile number 1 if they take the action on their mind? What will be the result or the outcome if they take the action that is on their mind? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, we have the King of Cups, we have Justice. Okay. I like this. Let's see what else. What will be the result if they take this action? What will be the result or outcome, Spirit, if pile number 1 takes the action they have on their mind? Knight of Cups. Let's get one more. The Death card. Okay, so it is some type of big change here because we do have Death and Justice as the major arcana. Something will be ending, right? Something has to come to an end in order for you to make this change. So some type of transformation that's taking place, an ending to allow for a new beginning. Justice is about doing the right thing, making the right decisions. It's also about weighing our options, right? Justice is about choosing what is best for your highest good. Okay, your highest good. And I like this energy. I like it. I'm seeing that there's a bat here, which to me are a symbol of rebirth, transformation. And the King of Cups energy here is about you listening to your heart, your feelings, your emotions. Look at how this whale here is balancing this cup on the end of his little nose, I guess, if you'll call it. The Knight of Cups is about opportunities, and we're looking at this goose or this swan here that's kind of like there's this beautiful cup that's right underneath as his wing is open. So in a way, I feel like this choice or this decision that you're making, the outcome is positive for you. Okay? There's positive energy here as you are opening yourself up to more opportunities. The Justice card is also about balance. So it could be that this choice or this decision here is going to restore order, restore balance. Also, that the King of Cups is literally balancing the cup on his nose. The Knight of Swords energy is about you being confident. And look at that. 10 of Cups is at the bottom. You being confident in your choice and your decision. Okay? Feast of Plenty. This almost makes me feel like this is going to give you access to abundance in all its forms. Like almost like this choice or this decision is something positive for you and that is going to bring in more opportunity for you. And I feel like with the Knight of Swords energy here, Spirit is wanting you to be confident. You're listening and trusting to your intuition. I feel like Spirit's saying here, trust your heart. You have the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. Look at this. The 3 of Cups is a card of celebration, of joy. Maybe new friends, family for some of you, friends and family gathering, or This can be a very energy of feeling excited, of feeling some type of success or happiness here. The Ten of Cups is also a card of fulfillment. Feeling fulfilled, feeling happy. There's a star above this cup too. And I feel like there's a lot of support. A lot of support. Maybe for some of your friends or family will support your decision or choice. But this definitely makes me feel like this is a celebratory type of energy. You have the Seven of Cups here. And the Seven of Cups is about choices, about options, about your dreams. Maybe for some of this decision or choice that you're wanting to make here is one that's going to help you to make your dreams come true. You know, where they're not just dreams anymore, but you're actually able to make them happen. Or give you the opportunity to make them happen. Okay? The Two of Cups is also a very balanced, harmonious energy. Maybe for some of you it's new partnerships, new relationships, new business partnerships, or friends. Temperance is also balance energy here too. And there's the Two of Swords. Okay? And I feel like we're looking at this card here. Look at how the frog is clinging onto one of the swords. So it's almost like your spirit guides and ancestors already know that there's one choice that you have in your heart that you resonate with more. And I feel like this is a need for you to trust what your heart is telling you and go for it. The Three of Wands is about planning, foresight, thinking ahead, planning ahead. Some of you may be taking that first step to get things in motion. Right? And I'll explain this. Let's just say you have a decision that you're wanting to move somewhere. You want to move. You don't quite know yet where you're going, but the act of you packing your bags, packing boxes, like I'm moving. You're putting the energy into momentum, right? So it's kind of like you're telling the universe, this cycle, this chapter of life is ending here and I'm ready for the new one. So I'm going to perform this act of changing something, right? Or if you want to change jobs, you start fixing your resume, your CV. You start looking at other places to that you can apply for jobs to, right? So it's kind of like you're getting that energy in motion here. Temperance is also the process of alchemy, which is the transmutation of energies. So I feel like this is in a way transmuting any type of confusion for yourself and manifesting this into, or transmuting this into something more positive for yourself, you know, in terms of what it is that you are manifesting here. So I like this. I feel like this is, the result is positive for you. Okay. There's fulfillment, there's happiness. Of course, we're always thinking about the consequences, right, of our choice. And that's basically what justice is. Cause and effect. If I make this choice, what is this going to do? Right? It could lead to a positive outcome or it could lead to a negative outcome. Of course, you know, there's always the better choices that we can make. But I want to see what this says here. So let's see. All right. So it says options, choices and their consequences, and life's blessings. And it says the great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter and savory qualities, or something you already know you love? You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. And that was that Seven of Cups that we were saying, right? Seven of Cups is a card of options, choices, in which we can feel overthinking things, overanalyzing. We get confused. We're like, there's too many choices, too many options. What am I going to do? Right? So it says you might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or the wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory, what matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Only one warning. Avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. Okay, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself, and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and calling your name. Okay? And what I feel like, what I'm going to give the example of is, if something is not bringing you, right, what you want, don't go back to it. Don't repeat that same mistake. So let's just say, the only example I can think of right now is like a relationship thing, okay? Let's just say that a person broke up with you, and they broke up with you once, and then you guys got back together, and then they broke up with you again, and it's like you have a choice now. Should I get back together with this person, right? If those first 2 times left you feeling unhappy because of how things turned out, don't choose to go back into that situation again, is basically what this is saying, right? So even if it's like a job and you're feeling, okay, well, I work this, let's just say a customer service job. And every time I work at a customer service job, I can't stand it, right? So don't choose to go back to, let's just say, another customer service job. Let's find something else. Let's make a different choice and keep ourselves open to options that could bring in more fulfillment for you, right? The important thing I feel like Spirit's saying here is, again, make a choice, right? Make a choice, stick with it, go with it. Learn from the experience. If you want something better, something different, you can always make another choice again. But like I said, this energy to me looks like it's leading you to a place that you're going to find fulfillment, opportunity, happiness, joy, celebration, getting the things that you want, bringing the things into alignment. So trust your heart. Okay, pile 1, trust your heart and know that I like this energy. So I don't feel like there's really anything here, you know, aside from your own mind with the 7 of Cups, right? The 7 of Cups, we can have like a choice of, should I do this or should I do that? Should I do this or should I do that? And we confuse ourselves, right? Let's just focus on what we want, what we're hungry for, in a sense, is what this card is saying, and let's go with it, right? Just go with it. Trust it. Trust it that your heart is leading you in the right place. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with the cat's eye and the farther gate, and it says bold step forward. So the things that I'm kind of noticing in this is that this is number 55. So this 5s in the tarot, or the 5s in numerology, they're about change. Okay, they're about change. Some of you, this can be raising some type of conflict within you about making this decision or choice. I'm seeing like in the card, there's a bunch of this clouded energy that's here, but there's also this light that is coming through. You know, like this light that's trying to emerge out of this clouded energy that's here. And I'm seeing that there's one gate here that's open, and then there's another gate here. So this may be symbolic of some of you having already set things in motion, or having, making like the first step, and then now there's another choice here, another decision, the farther gate, right? It's like the next step, maybe for some of you. So we're going to see what comes through with your tarot, and then we'll see what will be the result or the outcome if you take this action. Okay, so as I'm shuffling these cards, please just kind of focus on what your action is that you're wanting to take in your mind. Okay, and we'll see what will be the outcome, what will be the result if you take this action. And envision yourself as I'm shuffling, as you're taking this action here. Okay, pile 2, cat's eye. Let's see, for pile number 2, Spirit, what will be the result or the outcome if pile number 2 takes this action? Some of you, I feel like looking at this gate, it's like really stepping outside of your comfort zone for some of you. Maybe it's a giant leap forward. Something that's kind of like where you've kept yourself safe, right? In the comfort zone here, but this is like a little further. Like this is maybe like it's a far reach for some of you. Or let's see, what will be the result for pile number 2, Spirit? The result, the outcome, if they take this action. What will be the result? I just saw, what was this? The Queen of Cups come out, but we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm hearing like receiving what you need, and some of you may be feeling like you're not going to get what you need from this. So that could be, or even like a self-sabotaging type of thought of feeling that if I do this, what if my needs are not met? What if I don't get what I need? But the 6 of Pentacles energy here is an energy of reciprocity, which means that there's some kind of action you're needing to take here to put yourself in that flow of receiving. The 6 of Pentacles is putting us into an energy of reciprocity. So those of you that are feeling this 5 of Pentacles energy here, which is a lack mentality, scarcity mindset, you know, this can be something that really keeps us stuck. So the 6 of Pentacles energy, I feel like Spirit's saying, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Or this is trusting that your needs will be met with this. Look at that. We've gone from the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, to the Queen. Okay? Maybe for some of you, it's shifting into the mindset of growth, abundance, needs being met, and then some, right? With the Queen of Pentacles energy here. There could be a need for you to commit yourself to this goal or this choice or this decision. The Queen of Pentacles is also about nurturing, committing yourself to this goal, dedicating your time, your energy, your effort, your focus, keeping yourself disciplined, taking the risk. What will be the result if you take this action? The Emperor. I love that. This is focus. This is discipline. This is organization. This is stability. A firm foundation. What will be the result for pile number 2? The outcome if they take this action? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is definitely action. It's about you being confident in your choice and your decision. So I like the change here. I like the transition from taking you from that 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. You're getting what you need here. There's stability. This could be a commitment for some of you, like a commitment to a job, or maybe even for some of you a new relationship or something like that. The Farther Gate. Underneath the deck we have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups again, which is what was trying to come out earlier. And we have the 10 of Swords. Look at how this little, it looks like a little fledgling, but almost like the fledgling is bigger than the bird over here. But look at how the little fledgling's mouth is wide open, right? It doesn't know how it's going to get fed or when it's going to receive food. It just knows that it is, and it's open. So in a way, I'm kind of seeing that symbolic of you keeping yourself open to this, trusting in the process of you receiving what you need. Okay. The 10 of Swords can talk about a lot of overthinking, a lot of overanalyzing, draining yourself mentally, right? The Ace of Swords is kind of like having a breakthrough, clarity, the aha moment, an epiphany, a realization, some type of truth being given to you, whether through spirit, through receiving some type of clarity here. And the Queen of Cups is about, I feel like in this case, honoring what your intuition is guiding you to do. So I feel like the outcome for you is positive. You know, you're moving or shifting out of this energy of the 5 of Pentacles, which is a feeling of lack, scarcity. The 5 of Pentacles is like the poverty mindset, or, you know, even like if you're struggling with your finances, your money, not being able to find a job or find another job. You know, the Six of Pentacles is about trusting that you will soon see the fruits of your labor. Whatever this is that you're working towards here. But I feel for the most part, this is ending up into something positive for you. So I want to look at this farther gate here. Let's see, this is 55. And it says, the next experience, legacy, evolving, a bold step forward. And it says, when the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk toward your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you have already set for yourself but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly and you will be rewarded. If you continue making time, what does that say? If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach. But the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. The gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage, to a new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. Okay? So yeah, I'm feeling I feel like a need for trusting. You know, like I said, with the Six of Pentacles, 5 to 6 of Pentacles, it's trusting and knowing that if you continue to put forth the effort, you're going to get what you need, even though it might seem like it. But this is Spirit saying here, it requires you no more dilly-dallying, pile 2, right? No more dilly-dallying. It's time to step forward. We're making that first step, that bold move. Not knowing exactly how things are going to play out, but trusting that they are, right? And that requires a lot of your confidence, trusting in the universe to give you what you need. Okay, start to begin to embody the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, that focus of the Emperor. Okay, planning, decisions, strategy, keeping yourself focused and disciplined on what you're doing. Okay, but yeah, I feel like this is ending up in something very positive for you, stable, grounded energy here, and Spirit wanting you to focus on being confident about your choices and decisions. Okay, yes, change is required, I'm feeling like, as well for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you. Pile number 2, I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the Stranger card, Curiosity, and the little Serpentine crystal. So I'm just going to take a second to look at this card. I can't really tell what he's doing, but I don't know if he has his hand like out over the water, but it looks like his eyes are closed and there's all of this powerful energy that's kind of coming through his, looks like his arms, even his, right up the center of his third eye, his crown. Like he might just be kind of like feeling into things. So okay, so let's see. I want to see what your tarot says. Okay, so as I'm shuffling the cards here for your pile, please think about the action that you're wanting to take, the decision that you're wanting to make here. Visualize yourself taking this action, okay, as I'm shuffling the cards. So if that means you close your eyes and just kind of envision yourself doing this, whatever this is that you're planning here. Let's see, what will be the result, the outcome if you take this action? Pile number 3. What will be the result, the outcome, if you take this action on your mind? What will be the result for pile number 3 if they take the action on their mind? What will be the result, the outcome, if they take the action on their mind? Pile 3. So we're taking both of them. We have the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. What will be the result if they take the action on their mind? The Page of Swords. They're coming out by 2s. We have the Magician, and then we have the Hermit. Okay, so what will be the result if you take this action, the outcome? Okay, I am feeling with us having the Page of Swords energy here, there's some type of lesson in this for you. There's some lesson here. I feel like that you're learning. And I feel like being that we have the 4 of Cups here, the 4 of Cups can talk about a blind spot, that there's something that we're not seeing. It can also be a card of a missed opportunity. So you have a specific choice, or, you know, something that you're, an action you're wanting to take here. But I almost feel like Spirit's saying that there's something here that you're not seeing. Like there could be another opportunity right in front of you that you're missing out on. And that would be a need for you to kind of pay attention, right, to certain people. Maybe for some of you it is really a stranger coming into your life that you need to pay attention to. They could be bringing in some type of opportunity, or even kind of changing something for you, the direction of your path. I'm feeling for some of you. The Hermit energy is a card of solitude, feeling alone. But I feel like in this space where you're alone and reflecting and introspection is where you're kind of uncovering things for yourself. And there is a spider here who's kind of just like weaving her web. So it almost makes me feel like there's something here, especially with the Magician, you're manifesting here. So I want to see what this curiosity, this stranger, actually let's look at the bottom of the deck first and see what's here. We have the 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this makes me feel like with your 2 of Swords energy here, there could be conflicting thoughts or ideas that you have. The 2 of Pentacles is about weighing our options, comparing things, 2 different things. And then you have the Ace of Wands energy here. So it's kind of like one of these ideas, if you have multiple ideas, something I feel like has a lot of potential here. A lot of potential. And it makes me think like, look at how there's a spider up here. In a way, I kind of see there's a spider here weaving a web. This spider has also weaved a web. Like she's manifesting her dinner, right? She's built the web here. That was her idea, her inspired idea, inspired action she's taking to manifest dinner. Where now she's created this web, and there's this little firefly that has landed in her web. So this almost makes me feel like there's something else you're needing to see. Almost like with the World energy here and the 5 of Cups. Is this bringing in some type of disappointment for you? Maybe for some of you, there's a lot of heavy feelings and emotions about ending something here. Moving away from something, letting something go. to create some type of new beginning. Six of Swords could be about traveling, moving on from something. Maybe for somebody there's a lot of feelings or emotions tied into that. An ending here. You know? This makes me feel like, I don't want to say the result is not going to be good, but it almost makes me feel like Spirit's saying, like, hold on a second. Before we make this choice or this decision, let's take time to really think about things and really weigh our options, because there could be either another way of doing something that is going to bring about maybe better results for you. I feel like there's something here you're not seeing with the Four of Cups, because that can be a blind spot for us. The Page of Swords is a need for us to do more research, to gather information. This kind of gives me the vibe like Spirit's saying here, let's take it back to the drawing board. Let's back up a little bit and let's take some time. So let me see, what is this stranger about? And I think I'm going to clarify a little bit of this energy here. Okay, so let's see, 53. And it says the other. Moving past fear of differences, curiosity, and acceptance. It says the stranger moves through the world in a shroud of darkness that often elicits fear, rejection, and uncertainty as the danger of the unknown defines its very presence. Yes, there is a veil of separation between you. Look closer and summon the courage to remain open to what you might find. You may be conditioned to only look for what mirrors what is safe and known to you, refusing to entertain any concepts of other, beyond something to fear. In order to broaden your world and your experience of it, you must refute the illusion that sameness is the only way. Nothing you expect externally matches up with the other, and you're challenged by your own inexperience. But don't miss this opportunity for learning. Remember how I was saying there's like a lesson here. Something extraordinary is being offered to you now if you remain curious and teachable. Allow the newness to envelop you as you explore the possibilities. This is a departure from your expectations, but the stranger has come to invite you to dance to a new music, a new tempo, a new sensation that will add more dimension to you and what you create as a result. Now is the time to leave room for other points of view, other ways of seeing, with humility and grace. This is a defining moment. Take the risk. Life is like a precious diamond with many facets, not just one. So again, it's making me feel like Spirit's saying here, makes me feel like Spirit's saying here, like, take a pause. Take a pause here. Okay. Let's see. What is this Four of Cups? It's almost like Spirit saying, in a way, like, what will the result and the outcome be if you take this action? But it's like saying, if you take this action here, it's what you've always done because it's felt safe. Let's do something different so that you get better results. You know? Like, you're playing it safe with this choice, with this decision you make. And it's not just, like I said, it's not to say that your results are not going to be fine or they're good or you're going to be happy with them. But if you think a little deeper and think outside of your comfort zone, you can have better results. Because we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles is, you know, it could be a family card. It could talk about wealth, abundance, stability, security, longevity, a family legacy, building something solid, you know, a commitment. So it almost makes me feel like Spirit's saying, in a way, like, don't settle. There's something else you're not seeing here. So I feel like don't be so quick, pile 3, to just jump into making a decision that feels comfortable. It's almost like Spirit is wanting you to make a decision that's going to give you better results if you let go of fear surrounding it. Because the Magician is basically telling you here, you have all the tools you need to manifest this new reality or to create something new. But with the Hermit, this is a need for us to kind of reflect within inside of the self about what is it that we truly want. You know, are you making a choice or decision right now just because it's easy or because it's, you know, it's going to give you results? Like, let's just say the example is you're wanting to leave your job and you really want this position at this other job, but you're scared, you're afraid because it requires that you move, it requires that you start over, it requires all these things. So you're like, you know what, I want another job, but that seems like too far out of my reach right now, so I'm just going to settle for this choice or decision because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yes, you can have, you know, maybe the results here, some good results with the choice that you're making, but you can have a better results if you let go of fear with being curious with life and not having to know, you know what I'm saying? Like all the... So yeah, I feel like this message here for you is like Spirit saying, take a pause, take a second. You know, there's something you're not seeing here. Let's see, why is the Four of Cups energy here? Seven of Swords. This is an illusion surrounding you. Fear. So missing out on opportunities because of fear, kind of like this card was saying. The Seven of Swords is rushing to do something, or scattered thinking, disorganized thoughts. Like our mind is all over the place and we're trying to just kind of like just go, make a decision, make a choice. Hurry up, let's go. This is fast. Let's make it easy. Right? So like I said, it's not to say that you're not going to have, you know, positive outcome or positive results, but is it going to lead you to a place where it's kind of like, okay, I made this choice and this decision, and it still didn't really give me what I want, but I guess it's okay for now. You know, and it feels like Spirit's not wanting you to settle with okay for now. Like, let's make a better choice without fear being there to give you the best results possible. So it makes me feel like Spirit's saying here, keep your option open. Don't choose what is familiar. Let's step outside of the comfort zone. And yeah, I'm feeling the Page of Swords energy here. Spirit's saying like, take some time. Let's research. Let's look things up. Let's do some digging, discovering. What the Page of Swords is very much like a detective mindset. You're figuring things out here. The Page of Swords is also like the energy of a student. So there's lessons to be learned from this experience that you're going through, right? Through making your decision. So are you making choices that are in the comfort zone? Are you making choices out of a place of fear that are not leading you to ultimate fulfillment for yourself? You know, what would you do if, how do I want to say this? What would you do, or what decision would you make if you had the freedom to do so without worrying about stuff? I feel like is the best way that I can explain this. Without those fears in your mind, if they weren't there, what would you do? What would the decision be? And then go with that. Go with that choice, that decision. Because you are the magician. You can make it happen. So let's just not making a decision or choice just because it's comfortable, or because it's quick, it's fast, it's easy. You know, I almost feel like Spirit's saying, like, let's back it up a bit. Because this Seven of Swords could be you keeping yourself stuck in an illusion. So missing out on opportunities because of that. So it makes me feel like Spirit's wanting you to take some time to really think about what you want. Discovering that through the energy of the Hermit. Take some time for reflection. And I feel like with the King of Wands energy here, this is giving you more confidence in yourself. More of you stepping into your power and making an empowered choice, an empowered decision, versus one that's coming out of this Four of Cups, Seven of Swords energy. I hope that makes sense. Okay. What else? Let's see this Magician energy. Six of Swords. Yeah, for some of you it requires some type of change, some type of transition, some type of movement. Let's see, why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Two of Wands. This is the card of planning, options, choices, decisions, having to choose a path, a direction. Let's get one more for this Four of Cups. I just feel like your pile needs a little bit more. Like, it doesn't make me feel like I said, that the results or outcome is not necessarily going to be bad, but it's like Spirit's saying there's something better. There's something better, pile 3. Don't let fear hold you back from going after that something better. That's what I'm feeling here. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles energy here, it's, I don't know, for some of you, maybe not being afraid to ask for help, or putting your energy into the flow of receiving something else, something better, something different, without your fear getting involved. Okay? So yeah, I'm just saying, keep your eyes open. And if it feels scary, then maybe that is the right one. The one that feels scary. The one that feels like, wow, this would be huge. This would be a big change here. Right? To dare to step outside of your comfort zone and do something else is going to give you better, more profound results. If, you know, with different actions here. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.